Jenny. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So as I've already said, I'm Jenny. I'm the owner of EventFit, www.eventingfit.com. I am an equestrian specialist and I have been working in the equine science field for coming up to 15 years now. I have a PhD in rider fitness and my background is lecturing in equestrian sports science. I now live in Canada and I have my own online business whereby I specialise in online fitness coaching for predominantly horse riders, and my programming is a holistic health and wellness program. So I have the fitness program, but I also coach you so that you are in a position to actually adhere to that program, enjoy your life, have freedom with food, freedom with exercise, and be able to enjoy your fitness as part of your equestrian lifestyle rather than another addition to it. So thank you for joining me. Today's video is a little bit random. I actually have been thinking about vlogging for a really long time, but I always thought, oh, no one will want to watch what I'm doing, or my life is quite normal. I have 2 young kids, I have a dog, I work from home, and I didn't think anyone would really want to watch that. But the more I think about it, the more I think it's really important to show you that you can live a flexible, balanced, healthy lifestyle with young kids. And okay, I'm not riding horses all the time anymore. If you read my most recent vlog, I talked about the fact that I don't have horses of my own at this current moment in my life, but hopefully I can be a source of inspiration to you. And for those of you that I do coach, or for those of you that are thinking about coaching with me, it gives you an opportunity to get to know me a little bit more. So randomly I was awake at 4 o'clock this morning and I just couldn't get back to sleep. I had too many ideas of what I could do if I vlogged and what I will do if I vlog, and I thought, you know what, today's just going to have to be the day. So I woke up and I decided that I'm going to get my GoPro out and I'm going to vlog. So today's video is really random. I decided to do a what I eat today, not a what I eat in the day, because today's probably not going to be typical of what I eat in a normal day for a few reasons. One, I've been up so early, so I'm hungry. I'm already hungry and it's only 9:30 and I've already had one meal, as you'll see in the next few clips. And also, I usually do my food shopping on Fridays and Saturdays, so I do my produce on Fridays and then everything else on Saturdays. So I see what produce I get and then I work out what I need, and then usually do the rest of the shopping for the school lunches and stuff on Saturdays. And so I haven't actually even got any food in the house. Normally I have lots of Greek yogurt, and I don't have any of that. I don't really have many eggs. I have a couple, but my son really likes eggs and he'll probably want them at lunchtime. So we're just going to wing it today, and you're going to wing it with me. So I'm going to show you that, and then I'm just going to show you how my day goes. I've got a couple of really exciting calls this morning, and whether I go to the gym or not will just depend on whether those calls finish on time, and I'll just show you how I fit a little bit of fitness into my life today. So thank you for watching so far, and I look forward to showing you the rest of my day. So good morning. Today I decided I'm going to finally vlog. I don't really know why. It's something I've been thinking about doing for a while, and I just keep thinking no one will want to watch it, or it's boring or whatever, but I've decided today's the day. So it's actually 7:15 right now, but I've been up since 4. I woke up at that isn't normal by the way. I woke up at 1:30 to watch the rugby game. My husband works on the World Rugby 7 Series, and he's out in Sydney right now, and he works for Canada. So I watched the Canada game, went back to sleep, and then I got woken up at 4 by my son, who needed the toilet and then had a nosebleed, so sorted that out. And then I just had loads of business ideas, and I just didn't feel that tired. I do now, and the bags and the crazy hair. So yeah, this is me in my slippers that I get my husband to knit from the hotel. I've actually been up for nearly 3 hours. 2 of those I've been up and over here. I've had a cup of tea, and I've been doing some work. I've been also making a bit of a shopping list. I do usually do my food shopping on Fridays and Saturdays, and I've got some exciting calls later, so I've been getting ready for those. And I've also been trying to fix my website because for some reason it's decided to crash today, which is very annoying. So I have had a cup of tea, I've had a cup of herb tea, and now I'm just going to make some coffee. So I'm just going to put some water over here, and drink some coffee. for now, I'm going to be making a coffee. So my husband got us this. So it's now brewed. So I'm just going to put an espresso amount in. Oh yes, first coffee of the day. So I try not to have any rules around food or anything, but one of my things that I try to do is drink one of these in the morning before I have my coffee. And once I've had one of those, then we're good. And I do drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee every day. I like it, so, and doesn't keep, well, I say it doesn't keep me awake, but I've been up since 4, but it doesn't normally keep me awake or anything like that. So I'm gonna have my coffee and decide what to have for breakfast. Now, I'll show you what I have. Normally I have, like 90% of the time, I'll have porridge with protein powder in it and maybe some nut butter, maybe some fruit, depending on the day and how I feel. To be honest, I've been up since 4 o'clock and I really fancy toast. Now, normally I wouldn't have toast, but I wanted to vlog today and be like really honest about what I eat in a day, because these are quite popular and I'm going to do more of them. So I'm going to have some toast, so I'll show you that in a minute. Come, Toto. Come on, babe. So this is our local kind of dog park, and we always do a mixture of really long hikes and then just the quick walks during the week. We're the only ones here yet. And these guys are with me, and it's just before school, so they have a pretty busy schedule as well. But it just means that I can do a bit of work, and then when I pick Ewan up from preschool, because I pick him up at 1 o'clock, it means that once I've picked him up I can spend an hour with just him, and we're not racing off to anywhere before we go and get Connor, because then after school Connor's pretty tired. So I could walk after school, but we just find it easier in the morning. All they're going to do is sit and watch the telly or bicker about something, so it's much easier that we all just get out and get a bit of fresh air before school, and then I go and get my coffee on the way home, my other coffee. So I have just spent the last 2 hours on the phone conducting sort of new client consultations, and so it's now 11:30 and I'm pretty hungry, so I'm just going to make myself a little snack. I'm not sure what yet. I'm thinking maybe a smoothie. As you can see, I just made myself a smoothie bowl. I know, I'm not a food blogger. Okay, so it's now 2:10. I picked Ewan up at 1. You saw me have that smoothie at 11:30. So it's only been 2.5 hours later. So for lunch, I'm having this. This might look very strange, but this is actually, it's just basically, it's a carrot, it's a made up soup I just made up. So it's got an onion, a carrot, red lentils, it has a parsnip in there. I think that might be it. It's basically a vegetable and red lentil soup with some crushed tomatoes, and then I've just added some kale in before I reheated it, just because I feel like the more vegetables I can get in, especially leafy greens, into my diet, the better. And I also feel like that would just fill me up for a while. And we're probably gonna have a late dinner tonight because my eldest son is currently, youngest son is currently at 10. My eldest son has gymnastics till 7, so we won't get back to 7:15. So I've already pre-made some rice for tonight, and I've got some chicken that I'm going to throw in this crock pot, and it's like a honey garlic chicken I'm going to throw in here. And I'm not sure if we're going to have tacos or just chicken and rice, or I'm not sure yet, but we're going to do something with those. And I'll probably have some sort of snack around 4 or 5, like an apple or some cheese string or something, I don't know, something I'll grab then. So yeah, this is next instalment. And after I've eaten this, I'm going to fold some laundry with my mini turtle, and then we're going to go and get his brother from school. Then I'll be back. So I will see you at my next meal. Okay, so it's about 4:30. We have to leave for gymnastics at 5 because the lesson's at 5:15. And I'm just feeling super low on energy and super tired. Not hungry, just, you know, I was up at 4 with these guys and I never got back to sleep. So now I'm feeling it, okay? So I've decided that my yoga today, I do yoga with Adrian, who's a YouTuber, and it's only 15 minutes long today. And so I figured I could do a quick 15 minutes, hopefully boost myself. But these guys will probably do whatever they're doing, bouncing on the bed, play Star Wars around me. That's fine, I'll just completely block it out. And then do 15 minutes of yoga and then off we go. So hopefully that will help, like kick me up, because I don't want another coffee because I had 3 today. So yeah, so I'll show you a bit what I do now. Back from gymnastics, which finished at 7:15. It's now 7:10, but because I'd done the chicken and the rice earlier, we are going to sit down and have some chicken tacos. So the boys have got tacos and they've got rice, and this is like a honey garlic chicken that I did in the slow cooker, and then some veg. And I've actually got, I don't know if you can see that, but I've got some baby kale, and then I just had some veggies left over from, I was going to do a stir fry, but I had some veggies left over from the other day. So some sweet potatoes, some Brussels sprouts, some onion. So I just put that on top, and I'm just going to probably just have that with chicken. I probably won't have any rice. And then what you didn't see me eat is just before we went to gymnastics, I had a cheese string, and I had something cheeky. I got these cookies, these chocolate chip cookies, and I had like a kind of half of one, and I left the other half. I wasn't really hungry, I just wanted one, so I just took half. And I'll likely have something before I go to bed. I was kind of keeping it a flex because I didn't want to push myself, but it's one of those nights where I've chosen to do a workout. The cycle itself is an hour long, but that includes the warm up and the warm down. And so this is my setup here, if you can see. This is my bike. So this is my road bike. Well, it's actually a cross train, like a cross bike, but so you can take it on the trails or on the road. But that's my actual bike, and we bought this turbo for Christmas. I sold my spin bike and we bought that, Lee and I. And basically what I do is I'll hop up on there, and then I've got my phone here, which is attached to this speaker, and I'll either listen to a podcast or some YouTube videos. It depends how hard the session is. If the session's really hard, I can't watch anything, I have to listen. Whereas if it's one that's kind of not too bad, there are a few reds in this one, which means that it's at my like peak power, well not peak, but like, you know, the highest power, but it's only for a few sprints. So I think they're in the beginning, and then it looks like it's sort of slightly less intense afterwards. So I might switch between some podcasts and some vlogs. And the vlogs I'm watching at the moment tend to be more about how people vlog, because I'm interested in videography and skills and things like that. So I'll watch a few of those. And what I do is I don't just randomly cycle along. I have this app that I use, which is called Zwift. And so essentially what will happen is when I hop on here, I'll show you quick. So I hop onto my bike. Obviously I don't need a hat or gloves or anything. Sometimes I would, like if I'm doing a really long cycle, like an hour and a half, I would put my cycling shorts on and possibly even gloves because of the pressure through the hands, but I'm not gonna, if I get to 30 minutes and I've had enough, I'm getting off, put it that way. It's not one of those days where I'm in it to win it. Like Wednesday, I did a really hard session on the bike and I prepped for that and I fueled for that and I really, you know, it was a proper training session. Whereas today it's more about like getting the heart rate up and just getting moving a bit and just getting something in, because I had an off day completely on Tuesday. So as you can hear, it's very loud, but what happens is as I cycle, my watts will go up, so it's telling me I need to be at 80 watts, which is my warm-up, which is pretty low really. I can get there without thinking about it too much. And then I can increase or decrease the intensity by changing gears here. And then these people cycling are other people that are actually cycling right now, somewhere in the world. So you can see where they're from and what they're doing, so that's pretty cool. So you can also join like group rides where you actually are riding with a group of people. So it makes it like a little less isolating. So I'm not going to be able to talk in a minute, so I'm going to put you down. It was supposed to be an hour 5, I think, and I did 55 minutes of work, and I was supposed to do another 5 minutes at 180 watts and 5 minutes cool down, but I just didn't feel like it. Okay gang, I'm going to round out my first ever vlog. Excuse the greasy hair and the greasy face. I've just put like it's like a rose balm like cream I put on at night that my mum got me from Neil's yard. I put that on every night. And I've actually just made this. I'm just going to top it up with some hot water. It's like a chocolate. Now, preface, it's not the best hot chocolate in the world, but I didn't want to have too many calories tonight because I haven't eaten a lot today by any means. It's not like I've got to stuff my face. It's just I'm not actually hungry. I'm just picky, and that's what I always try to say. I've got much better at being like, am I hungry? I'm like, no. Not really. I still feel quite full from dinner, but I do want to eat something. And to be fair, I've just done a 50-odd minute cycle, so it's not like I shouldn't eat, but I also don't feel like I need a meal. Whereas sometimes when I eat at like 5 or 6 and then I do an hour and a half intense cycle, today was kind of dilly-dally. When I do like an intense one, I will actually have a proper meal afterwards. But today I'm not hungry. I'm just wanting to eat. So I've made this hot chocolate, so it's actually 1 cup of almond milk, which is unsweetened, which is about 30 odd calories. And then I was going to put in some of my kids, they have this. And for a tablespoon, it's not like the end of the world. I mean, you don't want to give it to them all the time, every day or anything, but oh, maybe we might have it most days. But like 1 tablespoon is 50 calories. Like, let's be real, who only puts 1 tablespoon of this in an adult drink? No one. So I actually thought, right, well, 1 cup of almond milk isn't so bad, and then I just put in a tablespoon of this, which is about 20 calories, 15 calories or so. And yeah, this is quite bitter, so I put in a packet of stevia. It actually tastes all right. I mean, it's not like the nicest drink. It's not like, oh, hot chocolate, but it is just a bit of yum. And then I've just found these. This is literally how many there are. I've had like 1 or something. There's like crumbs of the crackers of these. Then these are pretend healthy food. They're like gluten-free organic, and I bought them because I had a friend coming over and her kid was gluten-free, and I was meant to bake, and then I didn't have any almond flour, blah, blah, blah. So I bought these, but the first ingredient is organic cane sugar, flour, palm oil, so obviously all the crap, but I'm just going to finish those off just as something to nibble on, and I'm going to go sit down and watch some telly. I'm going to put my phone away, I'm going to put my tablet away, I'm going to put everything away, and I'm just going to sit and watch this film with my dog, who's hoping I'm going to drop some food. For about an hour or so, and then the rugby's on, and I've got to watch it because Canada play Australia, and my husband works for Canada, so I've got to watch that. And they're in Australia, so it's going to be a good crowd and stuff. And then after that, I'm literally going to go to bed because I'm pretty tired after my 4 a.m. start. So thanks for hanging around if you got to this far. A couple of favours: if you like the video and you want to see more, please like it. Like, that's how these sorts of YouTube channels grow. It just takes somebody to click a link, and I'm guilty of not doing it. So if you like this and you want to see more, just like it. And if you definitely want to see more workout videos, exercise demos, because if you didn't know and you're watching this for the first time, I do have hundreds of videos, workout videos and exercise demos. This is my first vlog, but I'm going to do different playlists and series. So if you want to see more, let me know. Write a comment down below, let me know where you're at, what you want to see. If you want me to do lectures on rider fitness, no problem, I can do that any off the top of my head, so we can go there. So thank you so much if you've watched this far, and I don't know when I'm going to next upload, so hopefully in a week or so, but hopefully this one will go up early next week, and then we'll see. So thank you so much, and I look forward to sharing my life with you soon.